Oh my God! Wait, what? Forget every rumor you've read so far. Out of absolutely nowhere, the first official teaser for The Batman Part 2 just dropped, bringing a massive delay, a breathtaking new winter aesthetic, and a leaked villain plot that changes everything. Is Matt Reeves about to give us the most realistic version of a legendary DC villain? Stop everything you are doing right now. Without a single warning, without any insider or scooper predicting it, Warner Brothers just blindsided the entire world by releasing the first teaser trailer for The Batman Part 2. There is nothing better than being genuinely surprised by great news, and today we are going to break down every frame of this footage. But along with this incredible look came a bittersweet reality check. The movie has officially been pushed back. But is this delay a curse or part of a massive calculated strategy behind the scenes? Before we dive into the gorgeous visuals and the insane casting leaks involving Scarlett Johansson and Sebastian Stan, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button and drop your comment below. Did this surprise teaser catch you off guard too? If you want to prepare yourself for the grim, grounded tone of this universe, check out our pinned comment and description. We've linked Mattson Tomlin's masterpiece comic book, Batman Imposter, and Paul Dano's brilliant Riddler Year One directly to our Amazon storefront. Buying through our link helps support Comic Chronicles at no extra cost to you.
Let's hit play and analyze exactly what is happening here. The teaser opens up with the chilling sound of howling wind, followed by distant, echoing police sirens. Then the imagery hits. It's snowing heavily in Gotham City. Through the thick, blinding flurry, we finally see him. Batman. The Dark Knight is standing with his back to us, completely surrounded by a dense, beautiful winter landscape, before he slowly turns around right as the music gets super intense. And cutting through all that heavy snow, there he is, Batman. But what exactly is the Dark Knight looking at in this frozen wasteland? This isn't a mere camera test like the Red Room footage Matt Reeves dropped for the first film. This is a real narrative teaser. If you look closely at the details, Batman is clearly standing in the middle of a street next to what looks like a police cruiser, listening to the police radio. This strongly suggests he is inspecting a brand new crime scene. The setup implies that Gotham is dealing with a dangerous new serial killer or an aggressive vigilante who is executing people violently and leaving their bodies directly out in the open, in the middle of the public streets.
For years, Batman fans have begged for a live-action film that fully embraces a harsh, unforgiving winter atmosphere. We had a taste of it in Batman Returns, and a tiny glimpse in The Dark Knight, but what Reeves is doing here is next level. This is a dense, suffocating blizzard where you can barely see a foot in front of you, completely transforming the silhouette of Gotham City. What makes this teaser truly spectacular is how the production team is preserving the visual DNA of the first film. Even though the legendary director of photography, Greg Fraser, has passed the torch to Eric Masterson for this sequel, the transitions are seamless. Many fans expected that a winter setting would force the film to adopt cold blue color tones. Instead, Masterson is brilliantly holding on to the signature amber and warm yellow hues that defined the original movie's identity, creating an incredible contrast against the white snow. Notice how the camera treats the shadow of the bat. Thank God these movies completely avoid flat, boring superhero lighting. The cinematography is utterly fearless. They aren't afraid to leave the frame almost completely dark, letting the environment sculpt Batman's silhouette. There is no artificial light shining directly on Robert Pattinson's face. The illumination comes strictly from behind him. It creates a claustrophobic, intense, and suffocating atmosphere that makes the snow feel dangerously heavy. As Batman turns toward the camera, we also get our first look at the updated Batsuit. While the core tactical design remains intact from the first film, Matt Reeves has implemented highly calculated, subtle adjustments. Most notably, the ears on the cowl are noticeably sharper and more pointed, a detail that the director himself explicitly confirmed. It gives the silhouette an even more predatory, demonic edge as he stands in the blinding storm.
Now, let's address the elephant in the room. The logo at the end of the teaser officially confirms the new release date, February 18th, 2028. That is nearly a 4-month delay from its previously planned late October 2027 window. This marks the 3rd time the project has been pushed back. By the time this movie actually hits theaters, it will have been 6 long years since the first The Batman dropped in 2022. That is a longer gap than the wait between World Cups. It is completely abnormal for a direct Hollywood sequel to take 6 years to come out, when the creative team moved into production almost immediately. The official studio reason for the delay is a classic corporate domino effect. A J.J. Abrams film suffered production delays, forcing Warner Brothers to shift calendars, which ultimately bumped Batman out of his prime October slot. If that excuse is 100% real, Warner Brothers might be the most bafflingly run studio on the planet, sacrificing a guaranteed billion-dollar asset's prime release window just to cater to scheduling conflicts.
But what if the official studio excuse is just a cover story? Let's dive into a massive behind-the-scenes conspiracy theory. Some fans are blaming DC Studios boss James Gunn, claiming he delayed the movie so it wouldn't compete with his own DCU projects. That doesn't make much sense. This decision likely comes from the absolute top executives at Warner Brothers Discovery for purely financial, graph-balancing reasons. Think about it. 2027 is already stacked with Gunn's Superman. Stacking both Superman and The Batman Part 2 in the exact same fiscal year would create a massive, unprecedented spike in box office revenue for DC Studios in 2027.
But what happens the following year? In 2028, the slate would look drastically smaller, resulting in a severe, sudden drop on the financial charts. Corporate shareholders and market analysts absolutely despise volatile drops. They want stable, steadily climbing lines. By pushing Batman to February 2028, Warner Brothers ensures that their 2028 fiscal reports start with a massive, guaranteed box office monster. Historically, mid-February isn't a traditional prime window for massive blockbusters, but Marvel proved it was highly viable when Black Panther shattered records in that exact same mid-February frame.
While the teaser gave us a masterclass in atmosphere, a massive plot leak originating from the DCU Leaks Reddit page has completely blown the roof off the internet, revealing the exact identity of the film's new antagonist. The leak heavily details that the character played by Scarlett Johansson is the main villain of the film, but she isn't playing a comic book-accurate metahuman green monster. Instead, she is playing a hyper-grounded, ultra-realistic version of Poison Ivy. In this universe, she is framed as a brilliant, deeply disturbed serial killer who assassinates high-profile Gotham targets using highly sophisticated lethal toxins that she manufactures entirely from her own private plant research. And this isn't the only classic villain named in this massive leak. The report further states that Sebastian Stan's character will appear completely bald, heavily indicating he is playing the live-action version of the sadistic serial killer Victor Zsasz. Furthermore, the legendary Charles Dance is reportedly cast as the head of a powerful, shadowy secret society ruling Gotham from the dark, which screams the live-action debut of the Court of Owls.
While the original Reddit post was quickly deleted, leading some to assume it was fake, the highly reliable journalists at Nexus Point News dropped a massive update. They confirmed through their own independent industry sources that the Scarlett Johansson Poison Ivy scoop has immense weight behind it, though they are still fully verifying the exact details before publishing a formal article. Remember, when a production is as massive as The Batman, keeping secrets is virtually impossible. Between makeup artists, catering staff, and internal trailer crew, leaks happen. The exact entire script for Gunn's Superman leaked on Reddit via audience test screenings before the studio scrubbed it, proving these major leaks often hold absolute truth. Ultimately, a grounded Poison Ivy fits Matt Reeves and co-writer Mattson Tomlin's gritty noir style perfectly. They took the Riddler,
a character historically known for bright green spandex and question marks, and transformed him into a terrifying, Zodiac killer-inspired domestic terrorist that felt completely real yet entirely faithful to the character's core psychology. If anyone can take the concept of Poison Ivy and turn it into a grounded, elite psychological thriller, it is Matt Reeves. The 6-year wait until February 2028 is going to be incredibly long, but this teaser proves that Matt Reeves is cooking up something absolutely extraordinary. Gotham in the dead of a winter blizzard is going to be an unforgettable cinematic experience. What do you think about the grounded serial killer take on Poison Ivy? Do you think Scarlett Johansson is the right choice to bring this version to life? And how do you feel about the massive wait until 2028? Let me know your theories in the comments section below. If you want to support the channel and dive deep into the best Batman stories available, check out our exclusive YouTube shopping showcase right below the video player, or click our pinned Amazon storefront link. Don't forget to subscribe to Comic Chronicles and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single piece of breaking DC news. Thank you so much for watching the video until the very end. I'm heading out. See you next time.